Hi everyone, welcome to my Yosemite vlog. I'll be going to Yosemite National Park for 2 days, so I want to take you with me to the 8 locations that I visited in the park. I'll also show you some of the chill and easy trails you can take and the scenic viewpoints to take photos for Instagram or just for yourself. There's going to be tips and comments throughout the video that I wish I knew before I visited, so stay tuned. Now, our very first spot we can stop by is the big Yosemite sign before entering the park. It's a great opportunity to take a couple of photos to start off the trip strong. Then we drive another 30 minutes and we enter the park. We're using our annual pass for the national parks to enter, but without the pass, the entrance fee is $35. And if you're coming during the summer peak season, reservation is definitely required prior to visiting. The park rangers will give you the map of the park and the brochure with the general guide. They do come in handy sometimes as there's going to be very limited internet connection inside the park. And now the first thing you can go see inside the park is going to be the tunnel view. This location is named Tunnel View because of the beautiful scenic view that you see right after you come out of the tunnel. But I recommend going as early as you can since there's going to be a lot of people and tour buses. The second location is called the Capitan Meadow. Here you're able to see the climbers through the binoculars. If you have your own binoculars, bring your own, but when I was there, the park rangers had the binoculars already set up for tourists, so we were able to watch the climbers up close. You can also find the picnic tables to sit and have lunch. Just be aware of the hungry bees asking for your sandwich.
I'm really scared.
Our next scenic spot is going to be the Bridalveil Fall. When you get off the parking lot, you're going to have to hike an easy 15 minutes to get to the fall. I wasn't able to see a lot of water flowing when I visited, but you can see it peak during summertime. Another 10-minute drive, you're going to get to Yosemite Valley View. This is a beautiful area where you can see the El Capitan, the Merced River, and the Bridalveil Fall, which you've just seen. The water in the river is so clear that you can go in the water to cool off the heat. This is such a great photo spot, the whole view just looks like a postcard. The parking lot is a little small, but you can find parking nearby and walk a little bit in. Next, we're headed to the Swinging Bridge picnic area. It is a quick 5-minute walk from the parking lot, and it is along the Merced River with amazing views of the river and the meadows across the bridge. You have access to the deeper areas of the river, so you can swim in there as well. I would say it is one of the best picnic areas inside the park with lots of trees, plenty of shades, and the river close by to hang out. Before we head into our hotel, we're going to stop by the Village Store and the Yosemite Valley Welcome Center. At the Village Store, you can get all your groceries and souvenirs. They have a lot of cute Yosemite merch, so you should definitely check it out.
They're so cute. Like a keychain. Get 2 of these.
$12.
This one? Also $12.
And the Welcome Center is right next to the store. You can find more souvenirs like pins and puzzles here, and also ask the park rangers for information. Now we're gonna go check in at the hotel, but first I want to give you some recommendations on which hotels to stay at when you're in Yosemite. So first option, if you're on a budget and you want some proximity to the park, I recommend you either stay at Yosemite View Lodge or Yosemite Valley Lodge. They range around $400 per night. And second option, if you're willing to pay a little more and stay at a hotel with a history and be perfectly accessible to the shuttle bus stop inside the park, I recommend staying at the Awani Hotel, which is priced around $700 per night. And we stayed at the Yosemite View Lodge, which is located 30 minutes outside the park. It's not a modern style hotel, but it is cozy and it had pretty much everything we needed. But the big perk of staying at this hotel is that you have the Merced River right by the balcony of your room. You can hear the river flowing and it's like the perfect ASMR in nature that you can have right by your door. And they have a pizza place inside the hotel, which is called Parkside Pizza, and it had pretty good reviews when I looked it up on Google Maps. And it actually tasted beyond my expectations. I highly recommend getting pizza from this place and bring it back to your balcony and eat it right by the river. It is our second day in Yosemite. We're checking out from the hotel and heading back into the park, and we're gonna go through the same entrance again. If you have purchased the entrance ticket, it is valid for 3 consecutive days. The first place we're heading to for today is Cook's Meadow. From here, you can see the Yosemite Falls, Half Dome, Glacier Point, and Sentinel Rock. It is a 2-mile loop that you can walk or run around, but what we're gonna do is go get our coffee from Starbucks first. We just walked past Cook's Meadow, and I think it's a 15-minute walk to Starbucks. So we're gonna walk to Starbucks. There's only one Starbucks inside Yosemite Park, and it is located inside the food court in Yosemite Valley Lodge. We got a grande pumpkin cream cold brew, grande latte with oat milk, both less ice. Now we have coffee in our system. We're going to our next destination, which is Lower Yosemite Fall. It is one of North America's tallest waterfall with 320-foot drop. Unfortunately, it is all dried up at this time, which is mid-September. And the best time to see the full volume of the water would be during spring and early summer times. Walking back to the car to get to our last and final destination, Mirror Lake. It's a 15-minute drive, so we're gonna get there and do a 20-minute hike. And now to our 8th and final destination, Mirror Lake. We have to first park at Curry Village and walk to Mirror Lake for a total of 40 minutes for a round trip, which is a 2-mile walk. When you walk to Mirror Lake, you get some paved ways and some not, but it has no incline, so it's gonna be an easy walk. You just have to make sure to bring some water because it can definitely get really hot when you're not in the shade. Also, as you walk, there's gonna be plenty of signs, so you don't have to worry about getting lost when you don't have access to Google Maps. And you go through this forest of trees, so I would say it can be another really cute photo spot too. There is no water. There's no water by the lake. It's all dried up. Again, if I came during spring or summertime when there's a lake filled with water, then I would have been able to see the reflection of the half dome. But it's also nice to see the lake without water, so I can compare next time when I see the lake filled with water. Kind of sucks that the lake was all dried up. We'll come back when the water is not dried up. There's plenty of water. So now we're gonna walk another mile back to the car and we're gonna head home. And that's it for my 2-day trip to Yosemite National Park. I hope it was helpful and enjoyable. Please comment if you have any questions and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!